Hi everybody, welcome back to another fun festive recipe. Today we're going to be making cranberry brie bites. This is a really easy recipe that anybody can make, and it only uses about 3 ingredients. So for today's recipe we're going to be using white dough, which I've already prepared. So it's been sitting here rising for about 30 minutes and it's nice and bubbly, ready to go. We also have some flour just to sprinkle on that dough to keep it from getting too sticky. We've got some canned cranberry, but you can use fresh cranberries, kind of whatever your preference is. And then I've got just a small wheel of brie as well. You could also use goat cheese if you prefer that. For this recipe, we're going to be using a muffin tin. So I'm going to start by spraying my tin. You could use butter for this, obviously cooking spray. You could use oil, whatever you have on hand will be fine. So that's ready to go. I've also preheated my oven to 425 degrees. And we're going to bake these for about 15 or 20 minutes, just like most of our other recipes. And we'll check them halfway through to see how they're doing. So we'll set these items aside. And we're going to start with rolling our dough. We're going to start by taking some all-purpose flour and just sprinkling it on the surface that you're rolling out on. You can also add some flour to your dough so that when you take it out of the bowl, it doesn't stick to your bowl. So we're going to just add a little more flour. Sometimes you have to add a fair bit of flour, and other times you really don't need a lot. It just kind of depends on your dough. And from here, I'm just going to take little sections of the dough. Again, add some more flour if you need to. And we're just going to kind of roll them out into a bit of a circular shape and then set them inside the muffin cup like that. So we're going to do that for all 12. So I've got the dough in the muffin tin. You can see that they're kind of pushed up along the edges, similar how a tart would look. So at this point we're going to add the cranberry and the brie. So we're going to start with cutting up the brie. There's no real rhyme or rhythm when you're cutting up the brie for this recipe. Just cut it into little chunks and add it to each muffin cup. So at this point I've got my brie cut up. I've done a generous helping here because I like brie. So we're just going to pop those into each of the little pizza cups that we've made. And there we go, pretty easy. And now we're just going to take the cranberry sauce or the cranberries, whatever you prefer. You could also use pepper jelly if you like that. And we're just going to pour some right on top of the brie. And again, it doesn't need to be perfect. You just want to have a bit of your sauce in there to give each one a nice little bit of flavor. And there we have it. Our cranberry brie bites are ready to go in the oven. So we're going to pop these in for about 15 minutes and we'll see how they look. So our cranberry brie bites have just come out of the oven and they look delicious. I cannot wait to give one of these a try. Thanks so much for watching and stay tuned for our next festive video.